Smallfoot, in a nutshell, takes the Bigfoot myth and turns it on its ear. It's Bigfoot in reverse.
Smallfoot. Smallfoot! Oh my gosh! It's a Smallfoot!
I feel very, very lucky I got to be a voice in this magical world they created.
Did you say down?
Doing voice work, you can't even envision what your character is. You just gotta sort of start to like be really wild and then really listen to Carrie to dial you in.
Sucker! Smallfoot success!
It has a solid message that everyone can benefit from, and it's funny, and it's fun, and it looks beautiful, and it has an amazing cast.
It's an original idea based off of something we all know. Everybody in every culture knows the idea of Bigfoot.
I saw a Yeti!
The hardest thing to do is to tell a movie that isn't from a pre-existing intellectual property.
It's not just about tearing down old ideas. It's about finding new ones.
We thought, you know, here's a way to tell an original story, but with the sort of legend of the Yeti as sort of our IP.
I think the plan might need more planning.
That's what this allows us to do. In a comedic way, take a look at the human race, humankind, our foibles, also the way we treat the other through the other's point of view.
In my world, everyone thinks you're this terrifying monster. That's all.
The animation is spectacular. It is incredible, down to like the particles of our hair that move in the wind. It's a beautiful, beautiful film.
You're dealing with animals that are white on a backdrop that's predominantly white, and yet they've found this way to make it feel incredibly vibrant.
There's a whole visual development process that happens in animation where you explore the look of the village, the look of your Yetis.
The animation of the characters is definitely referencing the Looney Tunes history of Warner Brothers. There's the oval shapes of the eyes and the proportions and a lot of the cartoon physics.
It's really cool to just see what your animated character looks like. Exactly what I kind of pictured him looking like the way they explained him to me is pretty much what the final product looks like.
Something's not right here. Let me think about this.
You're looking for a cast that brings so much to the table that your initial draft is just for a sort of pass on what the character will be. Once you get them in the booth and you start recording with them, the real character begins to emerge.
Yeah, just like that, faster.
This proves nothing! Nothing at all! It proves less than nothing!
That inspires the board artists and the writers to write towards those actors, and it's a very collaborative process.
Channing Tatum made that journey so much easier because he just has this boyish exuberance.
I can get excited over almost anything. Like, I think I have to, like, chill out most of the time. Like, I really enjoy, like, just small stuff.
I remember when they were making mock-ups of what Michi's room looks like, and it's so cute, you know? It's like everything is like fuzzy and beautiful colors.
We came up with this idea that it's a kind of a popsicle-based culture. If you're gonna have ice, that a lot of your food is encased in ice.
Everything you need is made out of this beautiful ice and this beautiful rock, bright colors everywhere.
It allowed us to kind of create a marketplace that felt like an old world marketplace.
Frigid and freezing. Yeah, it's pretty great, I know.
So it's great when you're doing a musical is to have a director who is both skilled in the talents of film directing and animation, but also is a bona fide Broadway musical composer and writer.
So you kind of scoop it down instead of better. It's what could be better than this.
Music, I think, in anything always heightens the emotion of things because, I don't know, music just has a way of making you feel. That's why there's scoring to movies.
Take a look around and see the world we think we know, and then look closer.
It really is a powerful tool to telling a movie.
I never knew there was more to know. Isn't it all so amazing? There's a world mysterious, never you to find.
And anytime you get music that does have layers for life, like gives you like wisdom that you can use in your life, I really appreciate that in music.
So let me share a secret that you'll learn as you grow older. What's true or not true is in the eye of the beholder.
Now we all say, hey, hey, it's another day like every other.
coolest part about this movie is it embraces seeing life through someone else's eyes, and it embraces having empathy and compassion for someone who may be entirely different from you.
And I hope that any young people watching the film would realize that just because they've been presented with a world one way doesn't necessarily mean it has to be that way forever.
It's a beautiful world. It's visually stimulating. It's an incredibly heartfelt message, and it leaves you laughing and hopeful.